Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Digging in, Jose Reyes. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic.
Now the pitch.
Jose Reyes.
And he shows bunt on the game's first pitch as this misses for ball one. Corbin has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least one or two guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
First pitch on its way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bases are empty. One man in. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hit on the ground out for short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Marcelo Zuna. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Just underway here in Oakland. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes Yelich. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Count still at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. A bouncer to the left side, played on the backhand. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning. Stepping into the box, Trey Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runner back safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Cain gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there's ball 1. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Two and one to count to Trey Turner. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-1. Runners on the move for second. The count now is 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. 2-2 one more time. He'll try it again from first. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Again, he's off for second. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Gomez has a read on it. One down. Standing in, Jose Abreu. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball that time, not even close.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So coming to the plate, Carlos Santana.
The catcher, number 41, Carlos Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Here's Miguel Sano.
Batting sixth, third baseman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. To second for one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. Now batting, Robinson Cano. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Cano waits on the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Murphy. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Second baseman, Daniel
And here's a ball hit in the air. Sano in foul ground, but no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1. He's in there for strike number 2. Hard on the ground towards short. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Murphy on at first. Nobody out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. Pitch popped up. Cano has a play. 1 out. Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Castellanos.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get back in standing. From the stretch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have it.
Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Oh, and this one's dangerously up and in as he hits the deck here. It's ball 3 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that. He's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And he'll be tagged out at second base. Digging in, Nelson Cruz, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And a step off. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a low changeup that's laid off. Three and 1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. First pitch on its way. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Castellanos waits on it. He makes the play, and the runner will try to tag from first. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely. Stepping in, Jose Reyes. He popped out in his first trip. Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Throw into third. Here's Carlos Gomez.
Now batting, center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air to right. Yelich is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. In there, now the throw. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Murphy has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Wilson Contreras.
A ball and no strikes. High in the air down the right field line. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. In is Christian Yelich.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Gomez giving chase. 2 gone. At the plate, Patrick Corbin. Now here's the pitch. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Santana. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is there, 2 gone. So striding forward now, Miguel Sano. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Sano is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
That misses, 1-2. Popped him up. Corbin is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lorenzo Cain.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Cano with it at second. He's right there. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Trey Turner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. Here's Daniel Murphy now. A base hit in his first trip.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. hit in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Robinson Cano. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Contreras corrals it. And he makes the throw to first. Cano is retired, and there's one away. Ready now, Nelson Cruz.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bounce towards the mound. One out, nobody on. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronaldo Lopez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. In now is Anthony Rendon. He popped out in his first trip.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Breaking ball in for a strike. The 1-1 home. His fastball that misses.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Cruz. One away. So stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Castellanos, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall, is usually a right fielder, but he's playing in left field today. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. High in the air out to center field. Gomez has a read on it. 2 down. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Eddie Rosario will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. And now the manager brings his outfield in here with the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't want to get burned on any weak bloopers. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Just a bit late and he's fallen behind 0-2. Contreras on second. Yelich on at first with 2 down. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. David Hernandez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready for another shot now, Jose Reyes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Right there, Murphy at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Carlos Gomez. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Popped him up. Abreu near the first base bag. 2 gone. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0-for-2 on his line thus far. He's set and the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded by Abreu, and he is out on the tag. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Center fielder, Lorenzo.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. Ready once again, Trey Turner. It was a walk in his last trip. Sir Anthony Dominguez, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. He's set. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
3-0 to him now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Turner, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Murphy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a move over to first, back in standing. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. He's running. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
An 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So now Carlos Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Miguel Sano will be next.
3-2.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Now here's the pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Into the corner and slicing foul. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Beautiful diving stop. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Nick Castellanos now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Robbie Cano now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base.
Cano waits on the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. There's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sir Anthony Dominguez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Jonathan Villar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Check swing called strike. 0-1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And it's 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Runner at second, 1 away, and the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Yelich. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Alex Colomé is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. In is Christian Yelich. He'll have a new pitcher.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. High pop up. And there's out number 1. So here now is the pitcher, Dave.
Pitcher number 37, David Hernandez.
Joey Gallo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. So 1-1 home. He's taken for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The throw into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. In now, Trey Turner. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. And he's over in this one, batting out of a 3 spot. Jerry Familia comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Zach Duke will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's got a hitting 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Here's Carlos Santana now.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Again, another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
The 0-2 once more. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now in the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop Reyes. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Miguel Sano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's Starling Marte. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And he is in there. The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Runner goes. Popped him up. Murphy into shallow center. He can't get there as it falls in. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting,
The pitcher, Jerry Familia, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Gene Segura will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Rosario over at second. Marte at first, 1 gone. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Pitch outside, the throw. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that for a strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Left side. Rendon has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Fernando Rodney comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike.
Catcher, Wilson Contreras. Now playing second base.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Popped him up. Sano is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. In is Christian Yelich. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Christian Yelich.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. One and 2 for Christian Yelich. Bases are empty. 1 man in. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up now. Matt Carpenter will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Circle change, too low, ball 1. A ball and a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone, like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play it. Chad Green takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Here's Carlos Gomez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, center fielder Carlos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Castellanos. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off-speed is in the high 80s.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Murphy ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. Left side of the infield, into the shift. Turner gloves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in, Jose Abreu looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-1 to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Santana moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So now Carlos Santana, as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
Catcher, Carlos Santana.
Hit back toward the mound. Turner has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Now the 2-0. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Ahmed Rosario waits on deck. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. Here's the first pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And late reactions, and they got him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded by Rendon. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Daniel Murphy, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Daniel Murphy.
Kelvin Herrera is summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Here comes the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Sliders in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Grounded to third. Sano takes it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Nick Castellanos now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. A high fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hard hit ball to second. Rosario brings it in. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. Here's Starling Marte, and he'll be the one to begin the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. There's a strike. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Settling in now, Kelvin Herrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Manuel Margot will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jose Reyes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there, 0-1. Ground ball right side. Taken in by Abreu. The tag, and he is out. Pedro Baez enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming in is Gomez. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Chad Green. Andrew McCutchen will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Popped him up. Rosario onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jerry Familia is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Striding in once again, Carlos Gomez. It was a flyout for him in his last.
Center fielder, Carlos.
First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The next 0-2. Bounce it to the left side. And that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Hit sharply on the ground. And there are 2 away now. So striding in, Edwin Encarnacion, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Here comes the first pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Drilled to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Gomez. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double. So a big moment in the ball game here. Trey Turner, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Fastball called strike 1-2. Popped him up.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Rosario is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more. So digging in now, Carlos Santana. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Abreu is there. 1 out. Here's Miguel Sano. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Here's a high pop-up. Contreras has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Cain. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll. In now is Anthony Rendon. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. High pop-up. And there's the first out. Nick Castellanos now 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And the changeup is way low that time. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Yimi Garcia gets the pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Fastball in there for a called strike. High in the air into shallow left center. Sano ranging into the outfield. 2 gone. So a big spot here. Keon Broxton will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And now the skipper wants to play him to pull. He's given the signal to shift his outfielders to the left side. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Dylan Betances has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 6th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Popped him up. Abreu moving to his left. 1 out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Yimi Garcia. Betances is ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty. Pops this one up. Here comes Yelich, and that's going to land foul. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Here's Carlos Gomez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. Down the third baseline. That finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's safe. Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gomez has a read on it. He makes the catch and the potential winning run takes off for third. And in there at third is the possible winning run. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Jose Abreu. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and this